Hello Channel Neat viewers, welcome to another YouTube episode on Channel Neat. If this is your first time on this channel, welcome! We are a channel that produces videos on psychology-based materials including parenting, personality and psychological principles. So as part of our initiative, we are also using this platform to release some videos on our YouTube journey as a learning point for the community. So if you like what you are getting, do subscribe to us. So if you are a YouTuber, one of the aims that you have is to have a wider outreach. So in order for you to achieve that, you might have to promote. One of the considerations that you may have thought about would be paid promotion. So there are a lot of paid promotion platforms around in 2020. So I actually engaged Sprizzy. So I'm going to share in this episode my experience with Sprizzy, and at the end of it I'll give you my personal opinion and review on Sprizzy. So my first point of contact with Sprizzy was actually via an Enquiry email. However, there was no reply after 2 days. So I decided to go ahead with the campaign anyway. So I'm going to show you on my laptop panel my transactions with Sprizzy. So I am now at my panel and I'm going to show you my transactions with Sprizzy. So if you want to engage Sprizzy, you must first set up an account with them to allow them to have access to your YouTube account. So I wanted to promote my episode 19, so I set aside 100 USD for it. The minimum amount you must pay for a campaign is 50 USD, and if you deposit 100 USD, you get $10 worth of viewers for free. So after having completed the payment, I received an email from Sprizzy from a staff called Jovanovic. So they informed me that they have received my funds. This is the second email. So within the next 8 hours, I received a second email telling me that the campaign is approved by Sprizzy, now pending review by our promotional partners. I will assume that these promotional partners that I feel about would be maybe Google Ads. Then I was also told that most of the videos will be approved within 24 hours. Some videos may require additional time up to 72 hours. So I waited. I did not receive any news from them after 3 days. So I emailed them and was told that if my campaign does not go live, then I should bin it, as in abandon it, and set aside the funds to promote another video. So I emailed back to ask about why, from their professional point of view, it was not approved by Google Ads. So I can actually fine-tune my campaign, but there was no reply at all. So I decided to try to promote episode 22 by setting aside another 50 USD to it. Still, I got the same result. It means I got an email telling me that the funds have been received. Then I got an email telling me that Sprizzy has approved of the campaign and I should wait for it to go live, but it did not go live. So after about 5 to 6 days, I realized that my campaign will not go live, so I demanded for a refund and I wrote a very long email to voice my displeasure. Finally, someone, not this Jovanovic, replied and told me that Sprizzy is overwhelmed with requests and that's why they couldn't reply promptly. Anyway, I got my refund back. I figured out that the problem lies with the ad that you want to promote. So you may not actually be able to promote an existing video. So I tested this out by engaging someone to help me piece up a promo ad. I tried again. So now I tried again with Sprizzy. I only assigned 50 USD for it, and I only got an email to acknowledge that the funds have been received. I was expecting an email to tell me that Sprizzy has approved of the campaign and will wait for their partner's approval, but no, I did not get the email. The next morning it has already gone live already. So what actually happened was, let me show you. This is the engagement report. So the campaign started on April 11th on a Saturday, and it lasted all the way till Thursday. So all these are the number of views that I actually have at my site.
Now the problem with this is that even though the campaign has ended, so whatever that happens after that, like 17th, 18th and 19th, so if you have a subscriber from that day after the campaign, they will still count it in the report. Also, they count everybody, every new subscriber as due to their contribution. But it may not be the case. So I'm showing you some statistics. According to this chart, the Sprizzy video plays, which I assume that the platform will be on YouTube, 2084. Then if I click onto my own panel to show you that this is the promo ad, I only got 1.7k of views. So maybe it is possible that YouTube has filtered away some of the views, or this is actually referring to a platform besides YouTube. There might be some other platform that they are also showing the video, so that cannot be ascertained at this point in time.
So what is my personal take on Sprizzy? So as a Sprizzy customer, I am unhappy about three things. First of all, they are not very professional in communication. I would believe that they should be overwhelmed with a lot of requests at this moment because I think their campaign is very successful. But if you had known that this kind of video is not suitable for the ad, then why even approve it and send a generic email? So send a generic email to tell me that it has been approved and now waiting for their partners to approve of it. So if they had told me that this video is not acceptable, you need to have a promotional type of video, then it would have saved me a lot of time. So I actually wasted 7 days waiting for them. So the second thing that I'm not very happy about would be their timeliness in response. So they're not very responsive. So I think they are very short-handed, but still you need to be responsive. It's the bottom line of any business for me. So another thing that I do not really like would be they actually collapse everything that happened during the campaign period as part of their credit. So I started off the campaign with 97 subscribers. So one subscriber particularly was a friend of mine, so he added himself as my subscriber during this period. But in the tally, he was one of the 5 that actually subscribed to me because of the campaign. So you need to be careful about that. So another thing that may not be Sprizzy's fault, but a byproduct of a campaign is that your viewers tend to only view a promo ad for about 3 to 5 seconds, then they will click off. So when thousands of people are doing that, they just come in and click off, it damages your average view duration a lot. So before the campaign, my view duration is about close to 3 minutes, like 3:02. After thousands of people come in and then they just exit because of the campaign, my view duration actually dropped to 1 minute and 11 seconds. So I am not too sure whether this actually changes the way YouTube ranks me in terms of the algorithm, but at least the number of views have actually increased, and some of these viewers actually clicked onto the link onto my website to look at what other videos I have. So here comes, if you do not already have a collection of videos for viewers to see, then you should not engage in any of this kind of marketing at all. So I came into the campaign just trying to do some experimentation. I wasn't expecting much. In fact, I was quite pleasantly surprised that I gained about 4 more subscribers from this campaign. Otherwise, I would not have reached this group of people at all. So it's only 4 subscribers that I'm quite okay with it, because when I look back at my own season 2, I think it's very chui, you know, like so I hope season 3 will be better. So will I engage Sprizzy again? Probably I will, because I want to know, given that I am now into a more advanced season 3 mode, whether I can attract more viewers with more good videos in my collection, or not say good, maybe better than before videos in my own collection. So I want to see whether there is a improvement. So I have already engaged Sprizzy before, so if I'm going to do it again, then I can have another comparison. So will I engage Sprizzy again? Probably I will, maybe within the next few weeks. So I hope this episode has helped you in a way, because a lot of the other expert successful YouTubers, they no longer need to engage in marketing, or they no longer need to engage in paid promotions. So you might not have any videos that might actually give you a review on that. So my personal experience with them was maybe a B to B minus, but I think that should be quite acceptable for now, because after all, I understand that they have a very successful campaign themselves. They should be really short-handed. So now that I've gone through this before, I will be better able to understand that, hey, this is the process. I will not be so disappointed or so caught up with it again. So how do you find this video? Or have you engaged Sprizzy yourself? Or have you engaged other providers? So you may want to comment below to share with me an experience, as we are building a community among all the new YouTubers anyway. Also, help to support me by subscribing if you have not subscribed, and press the ding 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 to get notified, okay? So besides Sprizzy, actually I also engage in Google Ads itself directly. I also use Fiverr and I use Enquiry. So I will be sharing all my experiences with all these different platforms in my later videos. Do stay tuned for more content, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye!